Conquerors, warriors, welcome into another edition of the Front Seven Rush Show. I'm Vince Ingram. Got BJ running a little bit late tonight, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna mull around for a minute, wait and allow some people to get in. Um, got a few things I want to discuss. Hey, the lovely, how you doing? We're gonna hold off, let some more people get in, a few more people get in, and we're gonna get a jump started because we want to be in and out like a bank robber tonight. But I'm definitely wanting to talk about what's going on with Kyrie Irving. Me personally, I hadn't really been paying a lot of attention to it, so I'd like for y'all to bring me up to speed if you don't mind. And this movie that they're talking about, I'd like to know, have anybody saw this movie? Hebrews to Negroes. So apparently it's on Amazon Prime. It's on Amazon. So you have to buy it or rent it. And I'm going to rent it because I want to see it. Because I didn't know it was as big as it is with Kyrie getting suspended and the stuff that he's going through. What up? What up, cuz? What's up, Lee? With the stuff that Kyrie is going through and him getting suspended. I don't know, but I want to see it. And have any of you guys saw it? Jimmy, what's going on, brother? Have any of you seen it? Hebrews to Negroes. I'm gonna check it out. I want to check it out before they take it down. I guess they can't take it down, but I don't know if it's like one of those Roots type movies or what. Y'all can let me know, hit me to it, because I'm not sure. But apparently, Kyrie played this. Kyrie tweeted this on his Twitter. I guess he played the movie. I guess that's what happened. And I mean, everybody's in an uproar. You know what? I just don't understand. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't understand. Why is it that it's always blacks, man, that's going through this stuff? You know what I mean? When they say something off the wall, this old anti-Semitic thing, it's only a black thing. I don't get what's the deal. You don't hear white folks being dealt with that. You don't hear Hispanics being dealt with this issue. But it's just always blacks. I'm lost. I guess I'm like Lil Wayne. I stay to myself. So I don't really know what a lot of this means when it's going on. But I'm curious and I want to know. I want to know. So I guess apparently Kyrie said some stuff that offended a lot of Jewish people. And so, I mean, he's been suspended a minimum of 5 games without pay. That's a minimum. So that means that's the least he can get suspended. He may be suspended more than that, but that's the least he can get suspended. And I'm just like, damn. But Kyrie stands up for his, the way he feel. That's one cat that will Martin Luther King, uh, Malcolm X, the way he feel. I gotta give it to the brother. But you got Shaquille O'Neal, Shannon Sharp, Charles Barkley, all of these guys coming out, calling them names. I know Shaq and Barkley call him an idiot. And I just gotta see the movie. I mean, have any of y'all seen the movie? Have any of y'all seen the movie? I have to see the movie because I need to understand for myself what's going on. And Kyrie is coming in saying he ain't saying anything, he just played the movie. But I guess by him playing the movie, it got him in a lot of trouble. It got him in a lot of trouble. And then I'm sure he said some stuff that just, furthered him getting in more trouble. And then you got Shaq, and because I'm hearing Shaq played it in his movie theater. And so now they're saying if Kyrie get in trouble, Shaq needs to be in trouble because he played the movie. But Amazon is playing the movie. Man, y'all help me understand. Somebody help me understand, because I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. So we're gonna hold off. BJ is coming in. He's running a little late. He said, boy, what's up, bro?
Yo,
How you
howdy.
doing, man? Good,
I'm
good.
good. I'm good.
Were you in the warehouse?
Nah, I sound like I am.
Yeah, bathroom, warehouse, something.
What do I sound like now?
There you go. You a whole lot better.
Forgot about this whole thing.
Yeah, a whole lot better, bro. A whole lot better. So I was talking about this Kyrie Irving thing, man. Have you saw this movie Hebrews to Negroes?
I haven't seen it. No.
Okay, okay. Well, I was throwing it out there to we got Lee in, the lovely, Jimmy's in. I, you know, Kyrie played the movie on his Twitter. And I mean, man, I gotta honestly say I hadn't really been keeping up with it. But now, since Kyrie has gotten suspended for a minimum of 5 games with no pay, now Charles Barkley and Shaq is calling my guy names. I'm stepping up to try to figure out what's going on. And this movie apparently is the denominator of everything that's happening. It's called Hebrews to Negroes.
Yeah, it's let me pull this. So this is the tweet. Um that's all he did. He just posted the link to the movie.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
And that has got him in that much trouble. He has to say something, man.
No, he didn't say anything. He just tweeted the link.
Wow.
Just
I
tweeted the
don't
link
know.
to a movie that is available on
Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna rent it. I won't see it. Um,
So
I mean, I don't know, man. I guess nobody else has seen it. Lee, I guess you hadn't seen it. But I mean, this guy, it's like trouble just follow him, man. But I don't see Kyrie as being a bad guy. I just see him being a guy who stands up for what he believes in, man. And people hate that about him. Now I don't know what reason Barkley and Shaq feel like they got to call this man names, man, calling him an idiot and stuff. I mean, that's uncalled for, bro. That's uncalled for, man. Let that man have his opinion, man. And, I mean, he don't have to be. You don't have to call him names because he has his own opinion, man. Hate that about black folk.
yeah,
Hate you
yeah.
so.
Yeah, I mean I haven't seen it. But it I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, I understand, okay, let's say it was a pro-Nazi movie and he tweets it out. You know, everybody's of course going to take that as him saying I support this movie.
Mhm.
But I mean, I don't know. We would just have to watch it, right? I guess we would just have to watch it to really know what is it that makes this movie so anti-Semitic.
Right. And I mean, what is it about this movie that gets Kyrie Irving in this much hot water just by tweeting the link to the movie? I mean, the movie because
Yeah.
it's out there.
Yeah.
The lovely says a documentary that is not all true. It is just another person's perspective of evolution
Semitic,
of black people.
anti-Semitic.
Until blacks realize who they really are, you're going to be constantly manipulated by a foreigner who stole your land and your mind. And basically, this is what Kyrie Irving is saying. Um, the lovely said it's
Mm-hmm.
awesome to see strong black men that will keep their integrity over money. Yeah, it is. I don't think it's cool for Barkley and Shaq. Stephen A. He didn't talk about him. He just, gave his opinion. He felt like Kyrie, whatever Kyrie did was wrong, and that's all he said. And that's what Shaq and Barkley could have said. And I think that's what Shannon said, that he felt like it was wrong. But the college man, an idiot, man, you're going too far. You're going too far. Lisa, he haven't seen it.
Hmm.
I haven't seen it either, cub, but I'm gonna check it out. I pulled it up on Amazon earlier, and it's apparently a 3 hour plus movie, a documentary. And I knew I wasn't gonna be able to watch it tonight because I'm just renting it. The Lovely said, I've seen it. It's not new. It's been on Amazon for a while. Yeah, I saw where it was saying 2016 or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Mm.
Um, yeah, KV said the world's become so sensitive in all areas.
Mm-hmm.
So the owner of the Nets, you know how to pronounce his name?
Yeah, that's it.
Josiah.
Mm-hmm.
So when Kyrie Irving tweeted this, first Rolling Stone picked it up and they released this article saying, they were the ones that described the movie for anyone that hasn't seen it, right? They were saying that the movie claims that many famous high-ranking Jews have admitted to satanic worship and falsely asserts that the Holocaust was a hoax. So that's what just blew everything up when they described the movie that Kyrie tweeted. And then after that, that's when the Nets owner tweeted this out. And he said, I'm disappointed that Kyrie appears to support a film based on a book full of anti-Semitic disinformation. I want to sit down and make sure he understands this is hurtful to all of us. And as a man of faith, it is wrong to promote hate based on race, ethnicity, or religion. Which I don't see anything wrong with that because he mentioned in there that he said he wants to sit down and make sure he understands this is hurtful. He wants to have a conversation because he doesn't know. He's taking it into context. All he did was tweet out a link. So, since there's a lack of context there, I think that's fine. But it seems to just snowball from there, right?
Right.
And Kyrie Irving even tweeted out in his defense. He was saying that he's something called an omnist, which is basically someone that believes in all religions or respects all religions, and that and he said that the anti-Semitic label that's being pushed on him doesn't reflect the truth that he lives every day. But apparently that meant nothing, and it just it already got picked up, yeah, so bad press maybe. I think
Yeah.
yeah
I think that's it. I think the media took it, and they just kind of, when the media gets it, man, it's almost like when somebody sends a text. A lot of people don't understand a text. When someone sends you a text, especially if you at odds with them. Key and Peele did a little skit like this where one was texting and the other one was taking it the wrong way.
Yeah.
And he kept texting something very simple.
Yeah.
And and then the guy that receiving was like, no, he didn't. Oh, okay. And that happens a lot, man. Even when you do that in your regular life, you can send a text message and people will assume, I've done this myself. Sent one and received one and assume, something that it really wasn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when did we get to that point to where, we can get a text message and we can, assume the worst, you know what I'm saying? And just like, and then when you get with that person, you be like, what do you mean? I just said so and so, so and so.
Yeah.
So that's what the media does. And I think that's what happened with this Kyrie Irving thing, man.
Yeah. If it wouldn't have been pushed to the media so fast, and maybe it would have came out as like, let's say they had reached out to him first, did an interview with him about it, and then pushed that out, that would have been different than just assuming like, oh, he tweeted this, so and it could have stemmed from Kanye West,
Well, it did stem from Kanye because he said he support Kanye.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that plays a part in it as well. He done
Okay.
said I support Kanye, so they, Kyrie Irving is what they may would feel like is controversial, so they probably just took that as, like I said, like, oh, okay, now he's saying this and this and
100%.
this, and 5 games without pay, man, that's a lot of money for Kyrie.
5
That's
games. So they get paid per game. It's not like
they
just
get
for the
they get
season.
paid weekly.
Oh, weekly. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like you would get a check, like I get paid Friday.
Right, right,
I
right.
don't know about the NBA, but the NFL get paid every Wednesday. They get a check. They checks just be like for $800,000-$900,000
Yeah, it's just a different type
every
of check.
Thursday. Yeah, man. Hold up, man. Let me wait till I get my check Thursday. You
Yeah.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll be back and get that Bentley. But let me get my check for Thursday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know how the NBA works, but Kyrie is 4 years, 200 and something million over 4 years. So you break that down yearly, so he gets his salary for the year, which would every week, who knows how much that is. Um, I mean, you divide uh 12
A lot
into
of money.
212 million. I mean, it's crazy, man.
That's a
I
lot of
mean, it
money.
blows your mind. But
Have you seen there's like a little back and forth he did. There's a post game interview that he had. Have you seen that?
I believe so when he was yeah, he was defending himself, saying, I'm
Yeah.
not, I'm not nothing. I mean, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
It's
Yeah.
interesting though, like why people wouldn't listen to that and be like, "Oh, okay. Oh, okay, we got it wrong."
Mm.
Why they would just be like, nah.
Well, it's a
Right.
money thing.
Right.
It's a money thing. Like the Lovely is saying, those two guys, Kyrie and Kanye, they not, they're not bound down for the dollar, man. They're
Mhm.
not. And so they know they're gonna take hits, they know they're gonna lose money. And so those guys are standing up for integrity versus I can't say that because they're gonna take some of my money.
Yeah.
But when you got people like Shaq, Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith, they can think one thing, but they're
They
not
all
gonna say
attacked
it.
them, right?
They all attack Kyrie. They've all attacked. I don't know if they all attacked Kanye. I'm sure they've said something,
Mhm.
but you got people like that in everyday life, man. A lot of people will go in their jobs, and they're gonna keep their mouth shut about something if
Yeah.
they feel like they can lose their job. Then you got some radical cats and ladies that'll go in their job and be like, "Nah, this shit ain't right." And this and this and this and this, and they be like, "You take the job and shove it up your, whatever."
Yeah.
So
Speaking of being considered radical, now did you see um Farrakhan? It's Farrakhan, right?
Farrakhan
Farrakhan. Did you see Farrakhan's response?
to Kyrie Irving,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, that response actually gained Kyrie a lot of support back in our community. I don't know if it affected much outside of our community, but it
Mhm.
definitely pulled a lot more of us onto Kyrie's side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a lot on Kyrie and Kanye's side,
yeah,
but you got a lot of their peers, the Shaqs and the LeBron James and them guys. They not rallying to him like that. The Lovely said, like Kyrie and Kanye are saying, Jews do not want black to know who they really are. The power of the black dollar will put them out of business and power. The rest of the black celebrities are afraid of losing their money. So if one Negro acts up, then all the rest of them will be punished. And that's why they're calling him names. This really proves the slave mentality. All this is the Lovely. Why is it wrong for him to post a link on his social media? That was all he did. He never made a comment. Like Malcolm X said, it is anti-Semitic for Jews to only want to promote on image of destruction in the black community, but yet they won't take responsibility for that. They own majority of the media. There has always been a prediction of the rise of the black people. This is also in your Bible that said, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. This is the start of uprising. Yeah, man. I mean, I applaud them guys, man, for standing up what they believe in and standing firm, regardless. And I mean, these guys are you losing millions of dollars, man, and they standing up and
Mm-hmm.
and saying what they feel. You can't do nothing but respect the cat like that.
Yeah.
Nothing but
Yeah.
respect him, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, if y'all hadn't, go check out that movie, Hebrews to Negroes. I'm gonna check it out. Um, I don't know, BJ, if the link is still, you can still click on the
He
link.
I'm positive he took that off of his page, but you can definitely go on Amazon. Let me see. Let me see if it's
Yeah,
still on there.
yeah, it's on Amazon because I saw it. You can rent it or buy it. You can rent it for $11.99, and you can buy it for $49.
Okay, yeah, still there. Yep. And I can co-sign on that. I still see the book. I don't see. Yeah, let me see, cuz he shared a movie and I do see the book. I don't see the movie, but I mean that doesn't mean it's not on there.
I
Okay.
mean, I have Prime Video, and I looked it up
Oh,
earlier.
okay. Bam, bam, bam. So you're talking about the movie, yeah. Well, the
Yeah,
movie and the books, they're all still up on Amazon.
right. Um, it's it's a trip, man. It's a trip. Lovely said they want him to apologize and degrade him like they did Nick Cannon for speaking his mind. People need to wake up. Kyrie actually did kind of do a little apology. He did a little
Mm.
apology. But I mean, at this point, but he said from the beginning he mean nothing. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
they just put Nick Cannon in some pants. But he deep in that industry.
Mm-hmm.
The people he worked for, the Wild and Out show and all that. All those people, Jewish people own that. So he really had to back.
And see, Vince, what you just said right there, people would say is anti or anti-Semitic.
What's that?
Simply just saying that Jews own um the
Wild and
let's
Out.
say industry.
Mm,
Like apparently just saying that blanket statement is anti-Semitic compared to if you were to say or label like, oh hey, the owner of Wild 'N Out is this person and he is Jewish. But if you were to say, oh, Jewish people run the industry or Jewish people own Hollywood, apparently that statement right there is what is getting people um pointed out and like, like that's
what they call it, cancel.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
And see, that's another thing. I don't even know what the hell is anti-Semitic and what ain't. I'm gonna be honest with
Yeah,
you,
me
man.
neither. I thought, just anti-Semitic would be like just literally saying you hate them or you don't like them, like racist stuff, like obvious
Right,
racist stuff,
right, right, right.
But I don't. I mean, it
Apparently, it goes deeper than what we.
apparently it goes deeper than that. Just inferring certain things because to them, and um I've heard one say this. Someone that was Jewish. I heard them say this in an interview. They were saying that um or is on a podcast. I forget, but he was saying that because of the history of what's happened to them and how it started with rumors and talk and things
Mm,
like that, that just any kind of rhetoric that's negative about them or saying that they own this or own that or have all the money and this and that, like anything that rallies people to talk against them,
mm-hmm,
is sensitive,
mm.
is a sensitive thing.
Wow.
So I don't know. That sounds a little too sensitive to me, but hey, I'm not those people.
Right. It's Yeah, it's a trip, man.
I mean,
It's a
people,
trip.
you know how people talk about us, and I haven't heard Nick nor Kanye nor Kyrie say anything close about Jewish people, what people say about us.
No,
Nothing
no.
close. Nothing
But it's
close.
like when they say something, man, they straight banned, they losing money, they getting fired, they losing endorsements, on and on and on.
Hmm.
But somebody said, I'm trying to remember, man, because I was deep in it. Um, because they were saying if you gotta say something to Kyrie, then you gotta say something to this person. It was a white guy. I can't remember, man. But Trump.
Oh,
The
okay.
stuff that Trump has said about Jewish people. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
And he was president, and he
Hmm.
wasn't getting,
Oh,
like what these guys are getting.
yeah. And all the stuff he just said in general about different races, you know?
Yeah. And so why is it so lenient for him? But then when any black um high end person says something, I mean, they go after him big time. Big time,
which
man.
which makes you believe and just capitalizes on the fact, or not fact, I'm sorry, but capitalizes on the idea that they own whatever these guys are getting dropped from and getting canceled from.
Right.
Because if we would own it and somebody said something about us, I imagine we'd do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a trip, man. But I just hate that, man. I just hate that. I just hate that. Anyway, yeah, we gonna keep it moving, man. We gonna keep it moving.
Yeah,
BJ, let
yeah.
me let me ask you a question, man.
Yeah.
You're a young fella, man.
Yes,
Hopefully,
sir.
some of my seasoned uh brothers, man, some of my seasoned people listening can comment on this. Me and a buddy of mine was having a conversation about a couple of different things. One was, when you have people that you went to school with, let's say high school, you went to high school with, right? I mean,
Okay.
cool, super cool people. But you have some few that after high school is over, let's say if you finish high school, you graduated, whatever, they are, I mean, like they disappeared off the face of the earth. Well, you have different events that a lot of times people come back to and be able, and fellowship with one another, and just to kind of catch up, like reunions and
Yeah.
games and things like that they will come back to
Yeah.
yeah, just a fellowship,
That
nothing major.
that might be me. I think I'm one of those classmates. Those that ghosted.
You one of those guys that just you don't want to have anything to do with seeing any past classmates, period.
Um, I mean, kind of like I I
Okay, good. Well,
respect
what's that reason?
I mean, I respect a lot of the people and things like that, but I think the way high school ended, a lot of those relationships ended too. So, it's just
Yeah, but why would that stop you from coming back fellowshipping with? I won't even say fellowshipping with classmates, but what I would say was just kind of revisiting your roots, where it all started. You know? Mm. Did we lose BJ? Can y'all still hear me? What up, Broderick? I hope we lost BJ and we ain't lose me.
it must have
Oh,
been
okay.
what I said. No, I'm joking. I didn't say anything. Yeah, no, that was weird. I got like booted off.
Oh, wow.
Um, yeah, and I'm hosting it, so that's weird. But
It's
anyways,
weird. It's weird. It is weird. Yeah.
right? How did it keep going?
I
But
don't know.
so what I was saying was, yeah, like, I respect a lot of the people that I went to high school with. And I drive through and I drive past the school and everything, and I got those memories that I lived through and stuff like that. But I'm more. Let me list a few things. One, I'm a little antisocial.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm not coming into like a group of just, oh, I just knew all these people, I'm not gonna feel comfortable because it's gonna be like I'm getting to know people that I should have known. It's like getting to know them for like the first time type thing. Like, what was your name again? Oh yeah, yeah, we had a class, and then it would stop there, and we'd have to talk about something today because I wouldn't know anything about them from then.
Mm-hmm.
Like
So wait a minute, then. Let me ask you this. Well, let me make this statement. I'm not finna ask you anything. So it sounds like you wasn't too popular. I'm just saying, no disrespect, no, I don't want to,
it was
Um,
neutral. It
did
was
you have
neutral.
friends?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, but it was neutral.
Okay, well, I mean, now that I don't understand. Oh, and Lisa, you must have said something. You must have said something sensitive. Must have been sensitive subject for kick your ass off. But Roger, what's up, cuz? What's good? Good seeing you this weekend, boy. Um, I well, I would think that I don't know, and y'all can give me a couple of different examples of what y'all think that. And if you that type of person, maybe you give your reasoning. Me personally,
You're a
um,
football star.
I mean, I was a football player, man. But regardless of the football thing, I was I knew people. I had friends. I had buddies. I had female friends, stuff like that, man. That
It sounded
you
like you
know,
knew a lot of people.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would feel like I think it's safe to say I knew a lot of people, but even knowing a lot of people, I know people that was very popular
Mm-hmm.
and they just fell off the face of the earth. They don't
Yeah.
come back for nothing. So it has to be more than that.
Yeah,
It has to
yeah.
be more than
I
that.
don't think it's a popularity thing because I knew quite a few people and I knew them as acquaintances and I was cool with everyone. As a matter of fact,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have issues with anyone, but I don't feel like we'd have anything to connect on unless today we do something similar. Like, because if they try to talk about anything from the past, I don't even want to talk about. I don't even know what to talk about.
It's
But
not a past discussion. It's a how you doing? Do you have kids? It's that thing. It's
okay,
what you're
well,
doing. It's what you're doing now. Not you remember when we did da, 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 da. It's not
but that's
that.
gonna be a thing, and I'm gonna be like, I don't remember. So
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. When I see old classmates, man, it's what we're doing now.
okay,
How many kids you got? Are they playing ball? Or are you this?
okay,
Are you married? Are y'all still together? It's that thing. It's not about, the discussion is never about, what went on back then. I have a couple of buddies that that I did play ball with that will kind of reminisce with that, but that's normal.
yeah,
But for the most part, it's you look good, good seeing you, glad you're still
right, right, right.
around. Maybe I think when you get older, you kind of see what I'm saying. But
Maybe,
what
maybe.
I'm what I don't get is a lot of people that I've finished school with or went to school with, man. It's and I would like to see them. A lot of us would like to see them, just to hey, good to see you, da da da. And I just don't understand the big deal about not coming back, not even wanting to come back,
Ah. I think
Um,
I will. If I get a email or something about a 10-year anniversary, which should be next year, I think I'll go. I'm
right.
not gonna be comfortable with it, and I'll
What's
probably.
uncomfortable about it? That's what I'm saying. Make me understand. I don't get that. What's uncomfortable?
I mean, I didn't really like high school.
Again, It ain't about high school.
It is though.
Okay, let's move on. The Lovely say it is now the most watched movie on Amazon. Okay, she's still talking about Hebrews and to Negroes. Because we are in an age of cancel culture. No one can have an opinion anymore. So the freedom of speech is out of the window. America is now moving toward communism. Okay,
That's
BJ,
not
you
funny,
want
Broderick.
oh, you like Larry Brother.
Yeah. No,
KB
what?
say some people just don't want anything to do with their own past, even though it wasn't bad. They're now looking behind and always looking forward. That's a yeah. I mean that's that and I'm sure sis you right. A lot of them feel that way. You know, I mean you never know, man. Your forward. Now, listen to me. Listen where I'm going with this. Your forward, what you looking to in your forward, you going back to and reminiscing with somebody old may catapult you whatever you doing in your forward. That's just something to think about. You know what I mean?
That's
I
true.
mean, you may be on to something in your forward. So you decide to go to a reunion, then boom, you run into, a classmate that can help you or assist you get to where you trying to go. You just never know, man.
That's true. That's true.
The Lovely said, Malcolm X said, if you say the Jews own the liquor stores that are in the black community, that is not anti-Semitic. That is true. Okay.
Well, I mean, back to what you were saying, because I know we can't hop back and forth between the topics. So,
Right.
we talked about that. So
Mm,
on the classmates, you have a very optimistic view. And I'm very optimistic too, but you have a very, very optimistic, very healthy view where everything is an opportunity, right? You see it. You see the opportunity in everything. So
mhm,
like going back and reconnecting with people. Boom, that's
mhm,
an opportunity. That's
mhm,
excitement for you.
mhm, mhm,
Thinking about sharing where your life is at and finding out where their lives are at
mhm,
right
mhm.
now. That's an
Right.
opportunity. That's exciting for you. A lot of that to some people sounds like a drag. It sounds like a, who said it? Vicky said no wait.
I'm laughing at what Vicky said, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, not what Vicky said, but what Lee said. You know, that some people aren't where they want to be. Like, yeah, there's people that feel like that. There's people that feel awkward. There's people that feel like me that are like, man, they're gonna be talking about old things that I don't remember. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but I see your point of view. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think
And,
yeah.
and Lee makes a very valid point. And I think a lot of that, I think what he says is a lot of it. I'm glad Lee said it. I won't say it out loud, but a lot of people probably felt like they'd be further along in life or more successful in life or, any of those things, or, maybe more attractive, and it didn't quite work out.
Yeah.
So, and still, even if it's that, still, I mean, no, nobody should be judging at that point. It's just bonding, see what's going on, take pictures. You got classmates down, whatever. That's just my own. That's just what I want to put out there. Don't if that is the case and you're thinking like that, don't limit yourself because of that. Have more um confidence in your just people you went to school, your classmates, than that. Then think they're gonna be judged. And if they do, that's sad, man. That's something they got to deal with. Project stupid
True.
as hell. Uh
Yeah.
Project is stupid as hell. I don't know what they got to do with anything, but
Man.
but Vicky said Vince maybe likely to succeed than to succeed, and that's again that probably has a lot to do with it. as well. But again, don't allow that to um deter you from coming back, man. I mean, everybody went through struggles. Everybody's
Hey,
going through struggles. Don't you may come back and have a breath of fresh air just for the night or for that weekend or whatever. Um, the lovely uh okay, yeah, we can't jump back and forth. What's up, Lou? KV say also some dive into their new life. They don't have any family still in town and therefore have no reason to go back where they grew up or went to school. And I've heard that too. I've heard
yep.
that also. But when you have these gatherings, reunions, whatever, don't just I mean, I get that part. I get that. But you know, I don't know. And I don't want to sound insensitive because I still thank God I still have family, but um yeah, I don't get that one. But that's another valid thing. No more family in town. So they just like, what the hell I got to go back for? Damn them classmates. Uh
Hey,
the lovely said that's me. The past is the past. People only go to those type oh shit. People only go to those type of reunions just to go see how successful their classmates are. You can easily find them on social media.
that's the main thing.
I don't go to them to see how successful nobody is, man. So that statement is, I mean, a lot of people probably do, but everybody don't feel that way. And don't get caught up in thinking everybody feels that
What
way.
was the culture at your school?
As far as, I mean, we was cool, man. I mean, especially the fellas. Now the ladies had that Rydell High, you know, back and forth. I don't like her. She don't like me crap going on. But
Mhm.
the fellas wasn't down with that, man. You know what I mean? That
Yeah,
we had real men.
yeah,
Men wasn't we wasn't, and then we did have disagreement. We was cool by the end of the week. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So yeah, it
I'd
wasn't it wasn't
say
like that.
I'd say at my school there were obvious cliques, and that's why I say I don't think I was unpopular, but I wasn't popular either because I wasn't really in any of those cliques. I was able to, you know, talk to everyone, like
Mhm.
but at my school there was definitely cliques, definitely um groups of people that I think you could obviously say, well, this group, they're coming back for one thing. This group, they've probably been hanging with each other the whole time since high school, so they probably ain't even coming. Like you could, there's these obvious little cliques. This group is probably already family and have married into each other, like, and there were racial groups too, and so like,
Ah,
me
boy,
me
you deep, dog. You deep.
I mean,
You
there were
deep.
there were racial groups too, and like and I was a visitor to all of those groups. So when I
Mhm.
come back, I'm gonna be doing that same thing. I'm not gonna be able to just sit down and start talking to like a certain group of people and vibe with them and leave the reunion with them. No, I'm gonna be hopping around like, oh hey, okay, all right, making rounds, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, and out. Cause
Man,
that's
that's
how
just
I knew everyone.
why would you go back and still do the same shit you was doing in high school?
Well, how would I do it different? I don't know these people.
I mean, you know of them, man. Hey, what's your name again? Oh, how you doing? Da, da, da. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't
They
know.
do
I'm on some
they are
different
gonna
stuff.
try to move around to somebody they know better.
Not really, man. Because I'm gonna tell you this. I One of the reunions I went to, man, this white chick. I knew her face, couldn't remember her name. Man, look, she had to take 5 pictures with me. And I had no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it
Man,
was
Vince,
cool, man.
how did you come back looking? Come on, Vince. Come
Look, man,
on,
that ain't got
Vince.
shit to do with it, man.
Come on.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. It ain't got nothing to do with it. Let's move on. KB said, and life gets so busy, that when the reunions come around, they either aren't privy to it or forget. Yeah, I mean, if they're not privy to it, you gotta understand.
Yeah.
But like the love was saying about with social media now, if you're not privy to it, it's because you don't want to be. Or but then a lot of people will be like, well, I can't make because I gotta go. I'm going to the store that weekend. Those people just don't want to come. They just don't want to come. The lover said, I don't understand why people want to keep revisiting the past every year or every 3 years. Never made sense to me. Well, I don't know. I really don't know the bad part of that. I mean, me and Sammy kind of feels the same way I feel. People that you knew, that you call friends or whatever, man, you get to the point in life when you get older that you don't want to see nobody, pass away and you didn't get to speak to them or talk to them before they passed away. And a lot of that, be in my thought process. Like, damn, man, I don't lose classmate. I don't know, man. I guess, you know, um, different strokes for different folks. Sam, what's up, man? Sam, always late to the party, man.
Sammy.
Lou said, I go to catch up with friends. I'm not judging or comparing lives. That's not what's up. Exactly, man.
Yeah.
And if you got that in your memory bank, is to go and judge, then you probably need to stay your ass at home and out. You know what I mean? Because it ain't about that. That's just petty, man.
But Vince, let me ask you, what did you pull up to your reunion driving?
I don't remember, man.
Okay. What do you remember? What you wore?
The last reunion I had, and I don't see what they got to do with it. I don't know why that's relevant. Why is that relevant?
Because there is, even if you don't go back for that, there's a degree to that. Like, you're gonna pick if you have multiple cars, you're gonna take the best one. If you got some designer clothes, you're gonna wear some designer clothes. You're gonna come in with
that's if you want to go to dinner. So I don't understand where you're going with it.
You're gonna come in with a little bit more of a grown attitude if you think, they might think I'm a little childish. Like, you gonna there's some stunning you're gonna do.
Okay, so you feel like some cats go back to stunt.
I feel like everybody's gonna be stunned a little bit.
I mean, but if you stunned anyway, then you just being you.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna pull up on a motorcycle.
There you go. The lovely said, I was popular in high school, and so were my brothers, but I never desired to go to high school reunions. I don't understand that. Farron said, unfortunately, my generation doesn't have a reunion. Damn. Xavier said, racial groups at my high school. There was even a fight about Malcolm X shirts.
Oh, we had a fight right before I got there. It was when Obama got into office. Yeah, we had a little racial tension.
Well, if y'all got them type problems, y'all get a pass. If y'all got problems, it's a damn race war on the yard. Hey, look, y'all don't need to go back to that. Damn. I mean, Xavier also says, so I can guess half of my class are Abbott and Trumplicans, plus those same white folks look 10, 20 years older. Okay, see, y'all got different things going on with this whole racial white black thing. We ain't had that kind of crap in my school where we were worrying about Ku Klux Klan.
That's what I'm saying. Your culture was different.
Yeah, we ain't have Klan members. If we did, they kept in the back. They ain't let us know.
Man.
KV said also there's such a thing as high school friends and real friends. If no real relationships were formed back then while in high school, why go back for a reunion? They wouldn't genuinely care what happened to them. Yeah, so, okay, if your ass didn't have no friends, if your ass didn't have no friends in school, okay, that's another reason. Then you don't need to come. You don't need to go. Hey. And if you didn't have no damn friends, then that's another problem. That's bigger than just not coming to the doggone reunion. Um, Vicky said, my class just happy to see and love on each other. It's not about what you have or don't have. We are just so happy and blessed to be still here and in decent health. And see, that's what I'm thinking about. You just blessed to be. That's why I said, BJ, maybe when you get older, because you just blessed to still be here, man. When you get
Y'all, yeah, maybe that, but also I think it was the culture. But for sure, at a certain point, you have to get to an age where everybody that's that's reuniting. All the fakes have probably fell off by that point.
and another thing is this is what tripped me out, kind of piggyback what Vicky said. Now you won't go to a reunion, but let one of the doggone classmates die, and your ass will be at the funeral in at my school.
See, yeah, whoa, what? Different culture. Whoa,
Yeah,
completely
yeah,
different culture.
yeah. At
What?
my school, if I have a classmate pass away, yeah, and I knew this cat, I want to pay my respects, man. You know what I'm saying?
Completely different
Especially if
culture.
it was somebody that I ain't have to even hang out with him, but if we was cool, like I had some cool cats that when we saw each other, we laughed, shook hands, whatever. When we went on, we didn't call each other, none of that. But when we saw each other, it was love.
But see,
So
that's the thing. Y'all have a culture where you would know when that person passed. I'll
yeah,
find out 2 years later. I'll be
yeah.
like, dang, what? I didn't even know that person passed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in that case, you know what I'm saying, BJ. I see your point. You know what I'm talking
It's
about?
different. Y'all are way more connected. I'm
Yeah.
sure y'all hear about each other from others.
Right.
Like,
And we was a much smaller town.
oh yeah,
So
factor that in.
y'all in the bigger cities that went to school in the bigger cities, you're right. You probably got different different past than what we had or whatever.
Hey, your son's out of high school. Ask him.
Yeah, I mean, he had some buddies, man, and a few of them he still stay connected with, but I hadn't heard him mention anything about a reunion or nothing like that.
Oh, he's years from that.
Yeah. Broderick said, yeah, you was across town, cuz we had the clan at our school. See, Broderick and them, they had a lot of, Broderick and Xavier went to the same school. So, and Lee, they had a lot of, they was about 65-70% white.
Same.
Or 80% school. So yeah, they probably had a whole different type of vibe over there than what I had in mine, because we was probably 90%, 95% black.
Oh wow, yeah. That's different.
Yeah, the lovely said, I just don't care to keep revisiting the past. That's different if you run into these people, but why keep going to a class reunion every year or so? Okay. Xavier said, yes, we did. Those fools started wearing rebel flag shirts. SWAT. Oh my goodness. SWAT was there one day after the big fight, and it was on the news. Yeah, that's some other stuff right there, BJ. Roger said, BJ just been out of school for 2 years. He ain't had no reunion.
Yeah. Nah, my reunion is next year.
Mm-hmm.
If they have
Sammy
one.
says, I really enjoy seeing my classmates. It's on the same page as having a family reunion. Don't only come together when someone passes away. I make it mandatory to see my classmates as much as possible. I've unfortunately been to numerous funerals of classmates that have passed away at a young age. Enjoy your life. Tomorrow isn't promised to anyone. Yeah. So see, Samuel, me and Samuel went to the same school, so he had a lot of classmates, a lot of people he was cool with, and they still he just had lunch with about 6 of them this weekend. You know what I mean?
See, y'all had those types of school memories like they used to make movies about, like the Breakfast Club and stuff like that. Y'all had, school days. Y'all had, those old school living color, like those were the memories y'all had. House party, okay? we
Mhm.
we don't. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's far and few between today.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. I just was curious to know what y'all thoughts was when it came to that, cause a lot of times I'll be questioning, like, hey man, anybody seen so and so, And this cat just don't show up for anything. I'm talking about popular cats, man. So I don't know. I don't know. And people be
Yeah.
like, I don't know, man. I tried to reach out to him and I can't, he won't call me back, and I don't know, man.
Hey.
Yeah. Um it's a trip, man. It's a trip. It's a trip. BJ, you can probably help me out on this next topic.
Wait. Before you hop on, the lovely said it may be different in a small town versus the big city. Yep. Vince said that. She said, I don't care to keep revisiting the past. That's different if you run into these people, but why keep going to a class reunion every year? So I don't know about that. I think it's only every 10 years, or at least that's what I've heard. Unless the students are setting up their own thing.
We don't have one every year. It's
Yeah.
every 10 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Till you
And
get a certain age, then it starts, getting smaller because you may not be here the next year.
oh well dang.
Yeah.
Yeah. One last one from the lovely. She said, that's me. The past is the past. People only go to those types of reunions just to see how successful their classmates are. But you can easily find them on social media.
Mm, yeah.
Every 5 years? I don't know. I didn't have no reunion.
Well, I think
They
it's
didn't.
once. That's what I'm saying. Once you get to a certain age, then they bump it from 10 years to 5.
Oh, okay. Because, yeah, KV
Like
was
my
saying
mom
5.
and them, I think theirs is every year at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because then so on and so forth, you get it. And it, like I said, it just depends on the class and how they want to do it,
Right.
Because they typically go from 10 to 5 to 2. And then, like, when my mom, they do it every year now.
Mm.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
hmm that's what it is, man. Um, BJ, let me ask
Yeah.
you a question. You're a young cat, man, young neat cat. Me and you have been out several times. We've had luncheons together, been in meetings together, and I look at you, man, and to me, you're a very neat dressing guy. You know,
Thank you.
yeah. I mean, you're not like one of these guys walking around and even when you go into a meeting, I've seen young guys going to a job interview and they still insist on the SAG look, even with a belt on, with a shirt tucked in, going into a job interview.
Mm.
I've seen them insist on, I'm gonna sag, or my pants gonna be big no matter what.
Yeah, that's off.
That's crazy. Uh
That's crazy. Yeah.
yeah. You wear your pants. What size pants you wear? If you don't mind asking, if you don't mind, you don't mind revealing.
This is. I mean, I don't mind. I already know what this is gonna.
No. It's not what you think.
No. For you, it's. I'm not thinking
Well,
anything
let me
about
just
what
say this. Let me
I
say
know.
this.
What
I don't want
they
to
are
put my
gonna
dude on
say.
the spot. I don't want to put my dude on the spot. I wear 36 in pants, right? In jeans or whatever. Some 38s depending on how they fit, right?
Yeah.
Anything other than that is too big. Anything other than that is gonna be too big and it's gonna look sloppy on me, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, me and a buddy of mine was having this conversation, man, and and it was funny. We laugh about it. Um, but like you see this shirt I got on right now,
Yep.
right? So these are the majority of my shirts fit this way. right? And
I
uh,
wish.
huh?
I said I wish.
Well, the
Mm.
majority of my shirts fit this way, and to some, this would be considered too tight of a shirt,
Huh.
right? And so, what I want to get across is
To some men.
to some guys, yeah,
Yeah.
and
'Cause
to some ladies, this would be just
okay.
depending on the lady and where she's at in her life. This would be too tight.
Wow.
They would
Wow.
look at this like, why you got that tight ass shirt on?
Huh.
What do you mean? It's my size. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. It fits. It's fitting.
I mean, it's I mean, this is gonna fit, because it's gonna fit. But this is my size. That's what I'm getting to. You wear your size. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't wear bigger than your size because you are trying to, I don't wear my stuff that tight, right?
Mm.
Because what happened is when you start going up a size, you almost put yourself in the realm of you remember when your mom used to buy you clothes. Well, you probably don't remember this. My mom, she didn't have much, so she would buy clothes. I'm gonna buy these clothes, these pants, two sizes too big, so you can grow into them. Meaning that you
I know what you're talking about.
meaning that you can wear these this year, you can wear them next year, and hopefully you can wear them the year after next, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when you become a grown man and you making money,
Uh-huh.
you want to buy your clothes to fit you like a man
Right.
and not fit you and be hanging off of you or be way too big in the thighs or way too big in the waist.
Yeah.
Because all that does is make you look a little bit bigger,
Yeah.
right? I mean, would you agree?
No, I agree. I agree. I had a funny story about what you said with the buying the clothes too big when you're younger. But anyways, I agree with what you're saying. As a man, I'm on the page. Yeah, as a man, you buy clothes that fit. Yeah,
Right. I mean, that's your size.
that's your size.
If you're 32 in the waist, or 34 in the waist, or 36 in the waist, whatever you are, that's what you need to buy your clothes at, right?
100%.
Now, if you're 36 in the waist and you buying a 38, if you're a true 36 in the waist and they're baggy, which means you're really a 34,
Mhm.
but you don't want to buy a 34 just because you don't want to say, I don't know size 34.
Right.
Then those 38s you buy, you're gonna look like a clown.
Oh yeah. I don't
Right?
even know how you would keep that up. I mean, an extra 2 inches is. I mean,
You're gonna it's gonna be hard to keep that up.
yeah.
It's gonna be hard to keep that up. And
You
I
gotta
just
wear suspenders, huh?
you're gonna have to wear your belt extra tight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And why would you want to do that?
Yeah, you scrunching up the top of your pants to like nah, that's not the look.
Yeah,
That's not the
yeah,
look.
yeah. I just thought that was funny, man. I just thought that was funny, and I'd hope to get a little bit more reaction from everybody outside you, but ain't nobody,
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
nobody trying to bite on that one.
Um, yeah, yeah. I restricted a lot of what I was gonna say because they're probably waiting to just respond to what I was gonna say. Because realistically, okay. Lee said, "Cuz was this a guy who said your shirts be too tight?" That's what I was asking. Was this a guy?
Yeah, this was a
Okay,
guy said my shirt was a little too tight, or I wear my
insecure,
shirts a little too tight.
insecure.
Nah, I don't know if it's insecurity. I don't really know what it is. I buy them to my size. You know.
So compare your style to his style. Was he wearing baggy or?
Well, I mean, I think he just feel like he like a little bit more room because of being a man. You know,
Hmm.
'cause a lot of men feel like, which that was the style. What back
Broderick.
in
Broderick.
I don't know what was the style back in the 90s, maybe
What was the
2000s.
style? Oh, bag. Oh, yeah.
The
More room.
baggier look, yeah,
Uh-huh.
more. When you would buy you would be a 36 and you get you a 40.
Oh yeah.
You know, that was a little bit more the style back then.
Oh
And so
yeah, that was
you
it.
know, yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, from that era, and me growing up through middle school, elementary to middle school, I used to wear jeans like all the time and stuff. You know, they'd be the relaxed jeans. You know, there's no straight leg, there's no skinny, no slim. Like they were all like the,
hmm
I guess, natural. I don't know what you call it. I don't even know.
comfort fit.
Yeah, the
I
comfort.
don't know, just your
They basically,
size.
yeah, and
Yeah,
FUBU jeans, Sean John jeans, like
right, right,
back then. So
right.
and then I just noticed the change. Like high school hit. I
Yeah.
mean, I was wearing pants,
hmm hmm
or shorts sometimes, but it started trending where to I stopped wearing jeans altogether.
Right, right.
You
You
know.
wear slacks.
Yeah, now it's moving into slacks.
hmm
Now it is because of my job.
hmm
But I still go back and forth between pants and jeans, but I mean pants pretty much look like slacks, if it depending on what you're wearing, but you know, yeah, anyways, the point is that's pretty funny. Uh but what you said, going back a little bit, when you said, oh yeah, they're funny. When you said
Yeah.
that, back in what, when you were younger and your mom picked out your clothes and she got you something like a little
Yeah.
bigger.
Yeah.
So I that happened to me maybe once or twice.
hmm
I'm not sure why. Maybe, maybe just cuz I liked the style, I picked it out, or maybe they liked the style. I don't know.
hmm
I never grew into those clothes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Never.
Yeah. I don't
Did
see
you?
you. Yeah, I grew
Yeah.
into some of mine. I pick up
Yeah.
a little bit more weight the next year. So my mama
Yeah.
was on it. She had the right ticket.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, why am I getting some clothes in 1986 and I got these same jeans in 1989 that I'm wearing?
Right.
But
Especially as
back then, they would make you when you came in, you took your school clothes off.
hmm,
You don't play in school clothes.
hmm,
So you came in, you take them off, hang them up,
yeah.
throw them in the dirt clothes, whatever. But you don't go outside and bull jive.
Oh yeah, no, that's not a thing today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lee say, how many females have said this? No, I ain't had no female say it.
I didn't think so.
No female. So I guess they either just, or just was cool with it. Kavana say, a lot of small dudes will wear bigger to try and appear bigger than what they actually are. Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't work for
Possibly.
me.
Yeah. I know somebody who wear theirs a little bit bigger. Um, but they don't go too big, so they still look fairly, comfortable in them. They don't be too big. But I've seen some guys out there that
Yeah.
they be way too big, like they belong to somebody else.
Like they're borrowing them, some hand-me-downs for real. Look, this is the vulnerable corner. Look, everybody's exposing a little. Okay, everybody share. Lee shared a little. Lee said, "Front seven, I was told my jeans were too tight this weekend." And what'd you
Hey,
say back? Because if that was a dude, who cares? And if it was a woman, who cares? But I care a little more. I don't know what. Maybe she's
I,
onto something. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. If I know Lee, I know he defended it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And like nowadays, man, they make a lot of the jeans with this different material, so they look like they, fitting or whatever. But they have this like a
Elastic.
lot of jeans. Yeah, a lot of jeans that I have, man. They have this, real stretchy,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
fabric in them.
Mm-hmm.
But they jeans.
Yes. And so you can still move in them and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I
But yeah,
mean,
they fit.
they fit. And then if you button them or pull them. If you get them too big, because I've gotten some too big, and with that stretchy fabric, pull the waist, and it was way too big. You know what I'm saying? So so that's what it was. Lisa, I got the body to feel this shit. He said he got the body for it. KV said, "Boy, it was me." I said that. Okay. So KV said she told him it Gene
Dang.
too goddamn tight.
Dang.
Yeah, man.
Mm-mm-mm.
I just was curious to know, man, what your take was on it though, BJ.
Yeah, no. I mean, you probably never seen me in anything baggy.
Now I haven't, man.
Yeah.
No, I haven't, and I salute you for that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You and my son, man, he's the same way. He wears jeans
yeah.
like a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yep.
what I mean? He wears jeans like a man. You know, I was looking at a lot of just going through scrolling, looking at a lot of Quavo and Offset's videos, and was very impressed. Them guys wasn't sagging, they wasn't doing none of that, man. They dressed like men.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, had nice shirts on, nice jeans, take
They,
off, you know.
They didn't sag?
Nah, not the ones I saw. Not the ones I saw. I guess they may would have
Oh yeah,
some in
no.
there.
No, yeah. Looking at I don't see no sagging. I don't
No,
their
they got
pants
their
are
pants pulled up, wearing them like men.
yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean?
Wow, I never noticed that. Nice catch. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you would assume,
You would
you know.
assume, yeah, that they pulling that sagging crap off, but they dress like men.
Yeah.
Yeah. Biggie say
Wow.
spandex for men, apple bottoms.
What?
Mm.
Spandex. Look, we're not talking about spandex. We said the jeans got a little bit of elastic in them.
Hey man,
Okay.
if you buy jeans that cost more than $13 or $14,
Yeah.
you'll see they got different material in them now. That's just how they make them.
Yeah. That's just how they
That,
make them.
that's just
Higher
how they make
quality.
them. Yeah, if you spend at least $50, $60 on some nice pair of jeans, you gonna get nice quality.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, it's just what it is.
Let me pull this picture up real quick. But yeah, Vince, you're right. I mean,
Yeah,
pants up, they might have some cool designs, some style to it, still wavy, but yeah.
they wear their pants like men, man. They ain't wearing them all sagging, hanging out their ass and shit.
Yeah.
Shirts tucked in. Guys look neat. They look
Yeah.
neat, man. Yeah, I noticed that. I've been watching a lot of them guys lately. KV said, "Nah, I just wasn't used to seeing him in jeans that were tied around his ankles."
Tied around his ankles. Oh my gosh. Dang.
I mean, yeah, but if he wide legs are out of style, if you didn't know. And I don't know how I didn't see him. You know, I didn't pay attention to his jeans, but you know, the straight leg is the style for 2022.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, because y'all have an image of each other wearing that relaxed look for so long. When when y'all see each other wearing it, it's probably just y'all don't get enough of coming at each other.
yeah. Brother said, BJ, you can't wear spandex everywhere.
Yeah, I don't wear no spandex. I wasn't even the one that mentioned it. Vince did. But I do got the same pants. I'm just saying.
They have it. I mean, any jeans that you buy, man, they gonna have it in it. Even I mean, you know what I'm saying? Now they sell Levi's with it in there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
and it's comfortable too. Like when you are messing with your waistband or something like that, and you could tug it a little bit, and it actually moves. It doesn't just it's not just
it ain't
rigid,
stiff, man. Yeah,
man. It's quality.
yeah. KV said, but slim fit jeans, pants, and joggers is the style now. Don't like the flooding look though. Yeah, I don't like that flooding look either. I don't like that.
Don't like
Yeah, I don't like that either. Lee say caught up with today's fashion. Yeah, cause he up to date. Lou say I'm keeping my relaxed jeans. I'm keeping my relaxed jeans. Damn those tight ass skinny jeans.
Well, okay, we might have gotten the name wrong, but there's relaxed where it's like it still goes with your leg and there's straight leg and
Mhm.
but there's one that's bigger than relaxed.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I
I've seen Lou, man, and he wears the same jeans we wear.
okay, all
See,
right, yeah.
they thinking skinny jeans.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about
Skinny jeans is something totally different than I can guarantee you Lee don't own a pair of skinny jeans.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know, he wears his jeans to relax fit or whatever. And it's the same thing
Yeah.
Lou wear, you know. It's what I can remember. I ain't never seen him in no skinny jeans or nothing like that or nothing just super baggy. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny, man. I thought it was funny. And I was like, man, I'm gonna have to ask BJ about this, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, wear your pants like a man, like men. I
Yeah,
agree. I agree.
yeah. Hey, look at man, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Y'all come back on Wednesday, man. I thought this was cool. I thought it was fun, funny. Um, great with the Kyrie thing. Y'all kind of brought me up. Let's check this movie out, Hebrews to Negroes, and let's talk about it when we get an opportunity, maybe Wednesday, when we come back around. Cause I wasn't that interested, but everything that's going on with Kyrie now, I'm very interested now. And you know, hey, if you're from my hometown, man, go to your reunions, man. You know, BJ and them get a pass because they totally different than how we was, and I guess Xavier and Broderick and does too, because y'all was 95% white, so a lot of them, yeah, I get that, I do, I get it.
And not to make light of it, but I'm not trying to get shot.
Yeah, I mean, if those you have that type of issue, but like where I went, man, we didn't have a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
We had a problem.
We had kids bringing, guns to school, getting caught and stuff. Just
Wow.
fortunately at my school, wasn't the case. But school in the same district, shooting. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. That's cool. But anyway,
It's
y'all
not
have a
cool.
great Tuesday. It ain't cool, but I don't know what else to say, man. Shit. Yeah, that's beyond my pay grade. Yeah, I don't
Like the
know.
video.
Yeah, tackle the video. Tackle the video.
Tackle the like button.
Right. We appreciate it. Yeah, y'all come back Wednesday. Let's chop it up again. Until then, holla.